In this video, I'm going to be talking about the importance of connecting to your heart. It can literally change your entire life. This is something I've struggled with, and when I started to go deeper and deeper into my heart, I felt more at home within myself. And one of the reasons we disconnect from our hearts is because primarily the society teaches us to live our lives from our heads, from our mental space. When we go to school, we're taught to study, get good grades, do homework, and the orientation is primarily on the mind. And so, also another reason why we disconnect is due to trauma that we experience if we grew up in a family that maybe where abuse was going on or where there was a lot of trauma going on, then in the emotions were not honored, then we're gonna literally are gonna pull our energy out of our hearts, but then we're gonna live our lives disconnected from who we truly are. And when you reconnect to your heart, you literally are learning to come back to yourself, to at least one aspect of yourself. The heart is not all of who you are, but it's a very important aspect of who you are. And one of the things I do want to share is that I studied through Heart Math Institute about the electromagnetic field of the heart. The electromagnetic field of the heart extends out beyond the body 3 feet, and the electromagnetic field of the mind is much smaller than that. So whatever goes on in your heart has an impact not only on you personally, but also on the collective, on the relationships that you are a part of. And in this video, I also want to support you in gently reconnecting with your heart. I was actually working with somebody just a couple of weeks ago who was in her 50s, and this was the first time she felt this connection with her own heart. And to me, this was very touching. And at the same time, I felt a sense of sadness because she's just discovering her heart, right? And when she did touch base with it, there was a part of her that was recognizing that she's coming back to herself. And so, my invitation to you is to just reflect on the question of how connected do you feel to your heart? Do you feel completely disconnected from your heart? Does what I'm saying does not make sense to you at all? And if it doesn't, that is totally fine. Through the guided practice, I'm hoping that you will start to pay more attention to your heart. Ideally, we're meant to be living in balance, so the mind and the heart are working in what's called in coherence with each other, in harmony with each other. And this way, you start to create and experience actually less chaos within yourself and a greater sense of peacefulness within yourself. And the heart also has a way of guiding you into the life choices, decisions that you need to be making in your life. So the choices are not just purely based on sort of analytical information that you're receiving, but it's also rooted in your heart. Another thing that I want to mention about the heart, oftentimes, if we have not been processing or feeling into our emotions, some of them are going to be stored within your heart space. And you might be surprised that when you start to tap into the heart, you will experience some emotions coming up. My invitation to you is to breathe through the emotions. And if you know that they're going to be overwhelming or intense, just be gentle with yourself. There's no need to dive into anything deep right now. And the practice is not designed to move you into anything intense. It's just going to be a gentle way for you to reconnect to your heart. And I'll describe the steps for this practice. And then if you want to try it on, feel free to do that. And then I'm going to attach also a link to a program that I've created that can support you in going deeper, and also an upcoming workshop that I will be holding very soon. So what we're going to be doing as a way of reconnecting to the heart is, first and foremost, we are going to be gently breathing in and out of the heart space. Then I'm going to invite you to place either one hand or both hands on your chest as you continue to stay with your breath. Then I'm going to invite you to gradually allow some of the energy from the mind to flow down into the heart space so that you can start to feel a greater sense of balance and equilibrium between the heart and the mind. And then I'm going to also invite you to choose one color that you sense is going to be most healing and supportive for your heart. And the answer does not have to come from your mind. Your heart will tell you what it means if you just allow yourself to listen and to trust the information that your heart is offering you. Okay? So if you're ready for the practice, I invite you to just find a comfortable position and posture. You can obviously have, your spine upright, unless you have obviously injuries in the body. Be mindful of that. You can lay down if you need to. You can sit cross-legged. You can have simply your feet on the floor. That's not gonna make a huge difference in this case. I'm gonna also allow my body to settle. And your eyes can be open or closed. That is your choice, whatever supports you in feeling most comfortable in this moment. I'm going to have my eyes closed and I'll periodically open them. So next, we're going to simply bring our awareness, meaning our attention, into the middle of the chest. We're tuning into the energetic heart, right in the middle of the chest. And as you place your attention there, simply allow yourself to become aware of what you're noticing as you're simply moving your awareness there. Is there a sense of heaviness, tightness, maybe openness, maybe numbness? Maybe you're noticing a sense of relaxation. Whatever you're experiencing, can you just fully accept what is coming into your conscious awareness? Next, I invite you to start to take very gentle breaths into your chest area. So it's as if you're breathing in and out of your chest. So if you can slow down your breathing, especially if your breath is very quick and shallow, you just let the exhalations be longer than the inhalations. Next, I invite you to place a hand or both hands on your chest area and continue staying with your breath. If placing the hands on your chest creates anxiety within you, is very uncomfortable for you, you can just pull the hands away from your chest and let them rest on your lap. There's a little bit of discomfort that is normal, especially if you're not used to placing a hand on your heart. It's going to feel uncomfortable, and that's okay. As long as it's manageable, then allow yourself to stay there. And if you need to modify the practice, feel free to do that. Now I invite you to tune into your heart and ask your heart, what do you need? You just allow yourself to listen. You might hear answers such as connection, love, compassion. I don't know what I need, and that is okay too. You might also become aware of a layer of fear that is present at the top of the heart layer. And the fear makes sense. You might have in the past felt afraid to stay within your heart or to connect with your heart. And disconnection helped you to survive. And if you're currently are feeling that sense of disconnection from your heart, see if you can just honor it for now. Recognizing that at some point in your life, it was intelligent for you to leave your heart. And from here, I invite you to tune into your inner guidance or the healer within or your higher self, whatever resonates for you, whatever you feel you have access to. And ask that part of you if what color would be most supportive to your heart right now. Color that's going to feel healing, maybe soothing to your heart. Maybe it's going to allow your heart to open a bit. And whatever color or colors you receive, just trust that. And I invite you to visualize that color around your heart space. So as if your heart is being held and enveloped by that particular color. It could be yellow, could be white light, could be pink light, rainbow colors, whatever you see is totally fine. And you can continue to gently breathe in and out of your heart. You can breathe in and out of the nostrils. You can breathe in through the nostrils and exhale out through the mouth. Remembering there's no need to rush. There's no need to try to make anything happen. You simply are learning how to reconnect with your heart, how to remember your heart. If there are any emotions coming up, just breathing through the emotions. No need to resist them or push them down. On the exhalation, simply allowing yourself to relax into your body and into your heart space. And if your body wants to move in some way, maybe you notice your shoulders want to move up and down, just allow for that to happen. Maybe your head wants to move from side to side as the energy starts to shift within you. Beautiful. And from here, I invite you to simply extend some gratitude to your heart. So literally just saying thank you to your heart. And then starting to gently, gradually to bring this practice to completion when you feel ready. My invitation to you is to do this practice as often as you need to. You can do it on a daily basis. You can do it twice a day if you want to. And remember, your heart is waiting for you to come back to it. It's like a homecoming. So allow yourself to remember, allow yourself to reconnect in a way that does not overwhelm you and that feels supportive and healing. Take care of yourself and see you next time.